Alright, let's talk about packs. A pack is where a bunch of little four-wheel cars like this right here all suddenly get together and decide that they want to all drive at the same speed, at the same time, in the same area. People don't realize that they're doing it, and I'm not sure why they do it, but it's something that I discovered. When you get a bunch of cars together like this, they're always kind of like trying to get ahead of each other, and then they end up bunching up into what we call a little pack. As a truck driver, you'll see it a lot. And it's something that regular drivers in cars don't notice. But if you're driving in a truck, you'll see areas where the front of me is empty, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, you get all these cars that line up, and then they bunch up together, and they all rely on the car that's in front of them. That's the distance that they look at each other. If you look to the right here, there's a truck that's got its emergency flashers. All these cars should move over, but most cars don't realize that this is actually a move over situation. When I was driving a car, I never noticed that particular issue before. Never paid no attention to it, so when I saw somebody on the side of the road, I just did exactly what these two SUVs did. Just keep on driving. Don't worry about it. Nothing major. What I didn't realize was it's a law that you're supposed to actually move over one lane and give those guys room. I found that when you do obey the law and everybody else around you does, if that truck or if those trucks decided they wanted to get back on the road, they have less obstruction, less hazards getting back onto the road. Most cars like these guys, they don't pay attention to that particular law, and once in a while the CHP or the state troopers will actually enforce that law, but most of the time they don't go after you. But it's still a good courtesy